there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, go ahead and do so now. Put your positive energies into this Capella family and click on the notification bell so that you get notified as to when I put new readings out and to include when I go live. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. The memberships include entries into free drawings monthly. You get daily guidance videos. You get to directly chat with me on my mobile app. You get to meet some amazing people there and join a tighter knit group in that realm, I should say. All right. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't feel hesitant to contact me. My information is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend if you watch this on the Tuesday that I post this. And I hope your week is off to a great start. I send you many blessings and much love, as I always do, Cancer. All right. So we now are using the Halloween Tarot since it is the month of October. Happy October to all of you. I can't believe we're already in this month. But we're still going to do the usual what needs to be worked on at this time. Guidance and any other messages that may come up, because as you know, I channel a lot of things even when one card comes out. So let's see what Spirit has for you. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you're honest with yourself and your situation. All right, Cancer, we're ready to go. Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic families, playing Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good what needs to be worked on right now. Thank you. That came out fast. You got the Devil and the Three of Bats, which is the Three of Swords. Excuse me. And the Two of Pumpkins, which is the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Bats, which is Four of Swords. Overall energy, Cancer. Okay. It's time for recalibration, rejuvenation, get some rest. Take some time out for yourself. Okay. There may be a lot of things going on in your life right now. Maybe there's a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of, I'm hearing nuances. That's kind of weird. I don't know what that means, but that could resonate for somebody here. There may be burnout here. You may be overdoing it with something. Maybe not staying silent when you need to, not taking care of yourself as much as you need to. There's something about you maybe neglecting your self-care for some of you, but it's really time for you to get on it, is what I'm hearing. Put yourself as a priority, Cancer, because you come first. It's always God, you, and everybody else. And we know you guys are the loving, nurturing, motherly type people, right? And it's beautiful. But when you put yourself last and you put yourself in the back burner and you're sacrificing yourself for other people's happiness is happiness, and other things, you're doing yourself a disservice, okay? So it's time for you to really up the ante and start changing your morning routine. Start changing the way you're going about doing things, your evening routines. Change things up. What is not working for you in the mornings, in the evenings? You know, let go of that. You know, there's no reason to be engaging in something that you know is not going to benefit you emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally. There's something with mental stuff here. Maybe there's a lot of mental chatter and you got to get to start meditating, start doing yoga, start doing Tai Chi, start doing things that calm you down, that bring you centered, that make you centered, that bring balance back into your life. Okay, this is going to be very important this time around. Again, this is something you need to work on. It's self-care. It's retreating when you don't have to be engaging in battles, when you don't have to be fighting every fight, okay? You back away and you just say, you know what? I'm not going to engage in this. I need to take care of myself. There may be something about sleep here for some of you.
You may not be getting enough sleep. You need to sleep more. All right. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to have 8 hours, but I can tell you this, when I get 5 hours of sleep, for instance, it feels like I've slept 10. All right. That's how I've been able to recalibrate my body. So I'm at peace when I go to bed and I'm at peace when I wake up. But I do these things to make sure my life is balanced and I'm making sure that I'm taken care of first. So by the time I go to sleep, whether I have 10 hours of sleep fully or 5, it feels like I've slept a long time. It's deep, heavy sleep. So some of you need to start changing your patterns, your nightly routines. There's something about having coffee or something like that right before bed. Maybe it helps you sleep, or you think it helps you sleep, but it doesn't. I don't know what that is. That's for somebody here. But there's a big thing about really getting back to you. Okay? You got to get back to you, because this devil energy is getting the best of you. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. There's some restrictions here because Saturn rules Capricorn. There may be something karmic that you need to learn here with regards to you need to take care of you, do you, all right? Get back to you. There's some attachment, unhealthy attachment to something. It could be working too much. It could be drinking too much. It could be, again, self-sacrificing, okay? Take it however it resonates with your story. This devil here has got a hold of 3 of these babies here, right? Maybe it has to do with kids. You may be overdoing it with your kids or something like that. Maybe you actually have 3 kids or a child or something. And, not that you have them by a leash. That's not what I'm saying. But there may be a little bit of helicopter parent for somebody here, a little bit over excessiveness with taking care of children or a child. That's an unhealthy attachment, guys, believe it or not. And I know that, you guys are some very excellent, nurturers here. But again, you got to put yourself first. There is such a thing as healthy selfishness. And you guys have been getting this on and off. All right. So there's an unhealthy attachment to the way you view yourself as to what your role in the family is. But if you can't take care of yourself, Cancer, then you can't take care of you won't be able to be able-bodied and healthy enough to take care of others. And that affects your weight, I'm hearing, your mental state, your emotional state, your spiritual state, your physical state. Everything else gets affected when you are doing everything for everybody else and you're doing too much of that thing. Okay, there is an unhealthy attachment here. With this 3 of swords, 3 of bats, and the 2 of pumpkins, you got to prioritize your self-care. You keep going back and forth. You're juggling too many things. And again, it has to do with family, kids, or whatever. And it's like, guys, you got to understand it is not bad to take care of you first. I know when I started to change that up, my son started to realize certain things. And guess what? He started to do things on his own. He started to have like healthier routines and started to watch things that he did or whatever, right? It's like a transitive property. You lead by example and people see what you do and then they start to change themselves without you really having to manipulate anything, okay? So there's a lot of pain here, a lot of angst. There's like disappointments. But I'm getting with this heart chakra stuff, some of you, your heart chakra is not clear. The ways of the 3D world are getting the best of you. And it's causing you, like the 3D world is causing you to think that you need to be doing all these things. You need to juggle all these things. And I will point this out there when it comes to mothers, especially, or like single parents, they're expected to have to do every little thing for their kid or their kids. That is not the case, okay? Because again, you outdo yourself. You expend your energies. And that leads to some destruction here. It could lead to depression. It could lead to overeating and all of that, taking care of yourself, all right? You got to put yourself first, Cancer. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. Society may look at you like, oh, well, that mother doesn't cook or that mother isn't doing all these things. You do not have to do everything, Cancer. You do not. It doesn't make you less of a parent. It doesn't make you less of anything. If you got to run the household in a way that provides harmony and stability, and you have to let go of things, take things off your plate, then do it. You do not have to have a gazillion things on your plate, because what happens? All that stuff falls off and probably the plate breaks and you're not calibrated and you're teeter-tottering. You can't sleep. You can't make decisions. You're just like, I got to do everything. And it's like, no, I don't want to say no type of energy, okay? You don't want to disappoint people. It's okay to say no, all right? It is okay to say no. So make sure that you are putting yourself first. Your kids will thank you for it. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Trust me, I'm a single mom. Okay? When I was married, I always put myself last, and I was this. I felt heartbroken. Like, I was taking care of everybody else and nobody was taking care of me. But I should have been taking care of myself first. And I did that even after I was going through the divorce and I became a full-fledged single mom. Even when the custody changed, when I went from 50-50 to full custody, I made sure that this was not in my heart space, because I took care of me first, and I still do it. And my son really understands this, because he knows that if mom is okay, he's good to go and he feels better. And we're all harmonious, right? There's no heartache. There's no disappointment. There's no just like this, oh my gosh, feeling upset and downhearted or whatever this is. Find the balance in your life, okay? You got to get back to you and find the balance in your life before you fall off the edge, okay? You got to release these unhealthy attachments. You're obsessed with something. There is an addiction to something, all right? There may be something here about Halloween coming up. Maybe you do all these things for your kids or for the family or for the neighborhood for Halloween, and you're stressing out about it, okay? Maybe you're stressing out about it. And you're like, oh my God, I got to get this set up. I don't know where this came out of left field, man. There's somebody here. So you're a tarot reader. You're a tarot reader. Okay, I'm going to say this, and this is going to be a little bit scary for me to say. There's something about Mystic Moon. Either you are Mystic Moon or there's something tied to Mystic Moon. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? Because I do know Mystic Moon is all about Halloween and she does all this other stuff. So I don't know if this is you, my dear. That message must be specifically for you, okay? No hard feelings, because apparently you do some amazing stuff with wherever you are. I think you're in Florida. There's something extravagant that you do for Halloween. So if this is you, or it may not just be for Mystic Moon. If Mystic Moon is watching this, guys, if you're resonating with this, this is for you too, okay? But there's something here about stressing out. It's like you don't want to disappoint the family, your kids, the neighborhood, something like that, because you have an obsession with Halloween, or you have an obsession with something, or the decorations, or whatever it is, but you're putting too much on your plate and you're like, I can't keep doing this. Again, you got to rest up too. Really do some thinking about, who are you really doing this for? Is it for everybody else, or you're self-sacrificing, or you're really doing this for you? You got to find a balance. I'm hearing you do not need to have to overdo it, okay? You really don't, because there's something about your creative ability, or something that you do with this holiday, this Halloween or something, that people are still inspired by. They still love what it is, and it's something about not having to go all out. There's something here about when you kind of stay in silence and you meditate on something, you take it easy, you're going to come up with some other grand ideas, what I'm hearing, where less is more. That's what I just heard, okay? Less is more. So this is for somebody who's very specific. If it is for you, Mystic Moon, that is for you. But yeah, there's something here with balancing things out, okay? And if this is something about having to do literally with Halloween or the month of October, where there's a lot of activity, a lot going on, I know we're into like homecoming and fall sports, football. Maybe you do football parties too, Halloween costume parties. I don't know. You have some big extravagant thing for the month of October, or October tends to be a lot. Maybe a lot of birthdays, maybe a lot of everything. Okay. Again, you need to come first. You gotta take it easy. You gotta get back to you and balance out your life before you fall off the edge. I'm saying it again. Even if you have to disappoint people, that is fine. That is okay. People may look at you as selfish or like, oh my gosh, what is Cancer doing? No, Cancer. You come first. Your health is of the utmost importance right now. All right? The devil wants to keep you down. The dark energy wants to keep you involved in this obsession or attachment, addiction to whatever this is. Toxic energies, toxic people. It's really gonna run you ragged, Cancer. Okay, like, you have to make sure. Don't worry about disappointing people. That is on them, not on you. Okay. There's something about expenditures is what I just heard. Somebody's overspending the money on the parties, on the Halloween things, on whatever it is that goes on in October. All right. You got to get back to balance. You got to change something here, and change is inevitable. Change is necessary for you to grow, learn, and evolve. When you make those changes, you're going to see that your life is going to get easier, more stable, more tranquil, more at peace. Okay. Holy cow. Cow, whatever. 5 of Pumpkins. See? Rejection, being left out of cold, like not feeling worthy. You don't feel worthy when you overextend yourself, when you give too much. It's like you feel like you have to give because other people say so, or people are expecting things of you. Okay? You got to build that worth within. All right? If you need help, Cancer, go ask for help and receive the help. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel like, oh, it's a sign of weakness, because it's not. There is help available to you, Cancer. So go ask for the help, okay? Delegate. You feel like you're not being supported, but are you asking for the help? Or are people offering and you're rejecting them? Because you want to do it your way. Maybe because you have a certain modus operandi here, you have a certain way of doing things, and you don't want people to interfere with that. That could be why they're a little bit hesitant to change that, to allow people to help you, to allow people to come in and assist you with something, okay? You're worthy of that help, but again, either you're receiving the help and you're rejecting it, or you're afraid to ask for the help because you're so used to doing everything. This could be financial hardship. I did say something with expenditures. You're spending too much on something, on these activities, on the decorations, on whatever this is. You know what this is, Cancer, if you're resonating with the financial hardship thing. And you're feeling low about it. Don't feel guilty. It's okay. But 5 is about change too. There's something you need to be changing. Alrighty. Let's see what else we have. Oh, my hands are too small. I need bigger hands. I need somebody with bigger hands to shuffle for me. You know how weird that would be? I come in, somebody, ask someone, hey, with bigger hands, hey, can you do my shuffling while I do the channeling? That would be hysterical. That would be like a prank. Like, I'm already seeing a vision of somebody else's hands. Okay, I have to call this out. My counterpart has big hands, right? So I'm envisioning his hands coming out from behind me and doing the shuffling, and then I come back in. It's just like some weird Halloween trick or whatever. I don't know. It sounds very, very hocusy pocusy. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. But I find it pretty amusing that I had that vision. Anyway, that would be something fun for Halloween, wouldn't it? For the month of October. Have somebody else's hands come in while I'm doing the reading, doing the shuffling. Let's see what guidance we have for you, Cancer. What guidance do we have for Cancer? Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do we have for Cancer? I'm curious to know, you guys who celebrate Halloween, if what you guys are doing or what you guys feel like dressing up as. The Dried Flower Fairy. Sweet Memories. Number 11. This is a master teacher number. What I'm also getting with this is with the dried flower, you know, dried flowers, there's no life in it really. That it's been dried up. You can't nurture it anymore. You can't give it water anymore. It won't grow anymore. It won't bloom anymore. Right? There's something about you drying up your energies, or your funds are being dried up for somebody specific, because there's an imbalance of finances, or you're putting too much into whatever this is, and your finances are not stable, okay? Or it could be your energies, right? You feel dried up, you feel like loss here because you're doing too much, again with that double energy. Attachments, obsessions, addictions to things, you know, toxic things, doing too much for others and not wanting to disappoint others. But again, Cancer, then you get depleted, okay? That's not what God wants for you. See, Angel of Time, working too hard. Number 40. You may be 40 years old, or 40 is significant to you, or maybe 11 is significant to you. I'm hearing soccer jersey numbers, or maybe that is your age or something along those lines. But again, that's for those people who it resonates for. And look, I turned right to card 11. How awesome is that? This darling little fairy just loves to collect memories and to treasure them, wearing them as garlands, their sweet faded fragrance reminding her of happy times. She helps you by collecting all your happy, sweet memories and keeping them from fading too. She has wings that resemble the wonderful monarch butterfly, which is renowned for the vast distances it can travel. So these memories may be of very long ago, down through the ages, but they are still able to fly to you and reach you with their message of love and sweetness wherever you currently find yourself. When you experience a difficult and challenging time, the dried flower fairy flies to your side, shows you a moment that you had forgotten, and magically the present moment transforms. You will always have her with you, most especially in the times when those sweet moments seem furthest away. She will come to you and she will remain with you. Expect calls out of the blue, bumping into old friends, a photograph of a loved one, or a reminder of happiness coming to you in other sweet and serendipitous ways. You seem to have forgotten all the precious moments, so I've been busy gathering them up for you. I now return them to you so your sadness can be transformed. Let happiness, bliss, and gifts for no reason become possibilities you believe in again. The divination message is, you may soon be experiencing little reminders of some of the sweetest, most fun and uplifting times in your life, the kind that have no great significance historically, but in the story that is your life, they are pivotal moments. It could be seeing a rainbow, a star shining bright, or a photograph of your father holding you closely in his arms, or receiving the knowledge and sudden realization that something you did made a large and meaningful difference to someone else's life. You have so many jewels. It's time to sift through the precious moments in memory, and by honoring these and feeling them again, change the present for the better. The magic of your sweetest memories will be worked into the present moment, and your current struggle will be momentarily relieved, and that transcendent feeling of being one with all that is will return, giving you the strength to go on and do what must be done. Take that, how that resonates. I just got another message because I read that for the dried flower fairy. There's somebody here that you've been dealing with, maybe it's you, who's been very silent for a long time. They've been preparing, they've been healing, they've been waiting to speak up their truth, to tell you, to communicate with you, because that bat represents the Ace of Swords. This Ace of Swords is communication, it's truth, it's clarity. somebody has been doing a lot of healing, and they've been doing some contemplation, meditating, yoga, taking it easy to prepare themselves to come forward with communication. There's something here about overcoming fear of heartbreak, of being turned down, of the change that is inevitable, the change that is coming. Okay. This individual's really trying to keep the devil at bay, is what I just heard. Because this devil is trying to attack them to prevent them from reconciling, from reuniting with this person, or they may be thinking the devil's attacking their mind, hence trying to get clarity of mind here, or meditating to clear their thoughts. The devil's making them think that this reconciliation is not going to happen, or that they're going to get their heart broken again. We saw the 5 of Pentacles at the top, the 5 of Pumpkins. That's rejection, being left out in the cold, not being welcomed in, is what I'm hearing. Like welcomed into the church or whatever, welcomed into the home. So there's this energy, whether it's you or your person, Cancer, the devil's trying to get them to have these disappointing thoughts that if they go through with this decision, that it's going to, they're going to be rejected, something along those lines, because they've been silent too long. But they are preparing to come forward to communicate for somebody here. But the devil's trying to prevent them from doing that. There's also like a fear here, a great fear of heartbreak, of disappointment when they come forward and speak their truth and they talk to you about their feelings or whatever. They've been going back and forth on this. They've been oscillating between the two because they're not sure if it's going to work out in their favor, when their intuition knows that it will. Okay? It's just that the devil is trying to screw with this person's mind and their heart here. I'm also getting, for some of you, the devil may be coming after you to, you may be oscillating between making a decision of doing something, going through with something, because you're afraid you're going to be heartbroken as well. There's something about silence, something about hibernation, not saying anything for so long. Okay? Meditate, get to center, because there's something with the dark energy here. With the devil may literally be trying to prevent you from making that choice, from doing something, to moving forward with some sort of change, or deciding to communicate, or sending something, or doing something. There's this fear of getting your heart broken too, Cancer, or fear of disappointment, or something not reconciling, or something not working out. So if you're trying to make a decision about acting upon something here, especially if you've been silent for a long time, or there has been non-action, nothing has been going on, right? Or maybe you're afraid that you do something, you say something, you make that choice, you're afraid that nobody's going to respond, or nobody's going to react to it, or nobody's going to take action. That's the devil trying to get into your mind. They're trying to get you to feel this here. Or maybe you're afraid that you'll still be in a separation phase if you are in separation with your person. But again, there's strong dark energy trying to put all this in your head. Okay. Sweet memories. Expect calls out of the blue, bumping into old friends, a photograph, a loved one, a reminder of happiness coming to you in other sweet and serendipitous ways. There could be somebody communicating to you out of the blue here. Or maybe you're communicating to somebody out of the blue. Okay? Because maybe October has a lot of sweet memories for you. Take that how it resonates. All right? I'm getting another message here. Something around Halloween, something with October. Okay? Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that you're getting. So apparently these memories are coming in to try to get you to act on something, to make that choice, and to not oscillate between doing something or saying something. All right. Oh, I forgot to read the 40 card. Okay, so that was a specific message for somebody because I was pulling in something different. The angel of time looks fierce and stern, and that's because you need to hear her message. You see, if she appeared to you in a soft guise, it would be too easy for you to overlook her message and just continue on if she had never visited. The truth is that you are forcing yourself beyond your energetic limits at this time, working too hard, self-loving, and connecting with the universe way too little. She has appeared to remind you of what it is you are turning your world into. A one big machine where you are one cog in it. You are an important, soulful, beloved being. But the world of work is not going to end if you step away from its mechanism for a while. It is time, she says, for a time out. Will you listen? Taking a time out, guys. It's right here. Taking a break. Vacation. Retreating. I'm getting straight to the point here, Cancer, because someone really has to tell you. Stop giving so much to your work. All your time, your energy, your passion. Take better care of your health. This is the time to fulfill all those promises you've made to yourself but barely made even the effort to keep. Meditate, eat well, take up gentle exercise, and change unhealthy emotional patterns that are compromising your well-being. These are the challenges you need to set yourself. Gaze into a candle's flame, write down one true thing you love about all your friends, and pay close attention to all the messages your body sends you. Then make the changes you know it needs. I thank you in advance for a happy you makes this world a far better place. Make the changes, right? Time for a break from mechanical, technical work is needed. Please take breaks from electronic devices like computers, cell phones, and even iPods, clocks, and watches. It is time to simply rest in nature's embrace. Swim in the ocean, float in a lake, walk in a forest, meditate in a cave. Camping, hiking, and gardening would be of most benefit at this time. It's time to unwind the tightly coiled springs and detach from the mechanics of the deadlines and immerse yourself in nature's time and truth. The angel of time tells you to do this now. There's something about some of you need to make better use of your time, or you think you're running out of time for something, okay? That's not true. All right, Cancer. That's your reading. I hope this helped you. If you would like a personal reading with me or a coaching session, or if you want to sign up for one of my Capella memberships where you get exclusive access to a lot of awesome content from me that I do not put here on YouTube. You even get private access to my mobile app. You can directly chat with me there. You get entered into free drawings for free readings, personal readings from me for certain tiers of the memberships. It's the Sunstar tier and up that you get entered in for those free readings from me. Members only lives, doing 18 plus only lives, twin flame group sessions, all types of amazing group sessions that I hold, new moon and full moon readings that I do, a whole bunch of other perks that you get with an amazing investment of your money, time, and energy into a Capella membership. If you have any questions about memberships, let me know. The links to the memberships or anything else that I do for services and coaching and things like that are in the description box below. If you hop on over to capellawellness.com, click on the Join On button so that you can see the different membership tiers that I offer and their benefits, and choose whatever tickles your fancy. Some of them do offer a 14-day free trial, so you can try it at no obligation to you. You can cancel it whenever you want, and if you keep it, awesome. If you don't, awesome. If you have a membership and you want to upgrade or downgrade, it's very easy to do. Okay, if you still have issues with that, or questions about upgrading, downgrading, if you already have a membership, you can contact me, okay, and I will respond with some assistance. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. All right, guys, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this channel, for subscribing, if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up. I never greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess with Capella Wellness, starring out.